What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How's it going? Yes, it's been a really gloomy, rainy day. It's about 50 degrees and it's overcast, and it's been raining since like last week. I'm just kidding, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, I'm not kidding. It has been raining, but I just want to liven up the speed of this. Welcome to the channel. My name is Carlos, and if you are new here, guess what? We love to play with paint. See, I changed it up. LOL. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be doing a funnel pour. And for those of you that have been here for a while will recognize what this is. For those of you that do not know, crap, that hurt. This is a piece of corian. It's a solid surface material used to make like countertops and stuff. And this was actually one of the, I don't want to say failed pieces or whatever. I have a stack of like 30 of these of paintings of pours that I've just kind of, you know, thrown in a corner, and basically I just stuck them all one on top of each other. They all kind of got stuck together, and they pretty much what I'm trying to say is that I had to pry them apart. And I went ahead, and since I knew I wasn't going to keep them, I wasn't going to resin them, I wasn't going to do anything with them, I decided to do that whole napkin thing where you place a wet piece of napkin on top of it for a few hours, and it slowly starts eating up the paint. And I was able to take a paint scraper and scrape it off. So obviously it is not 100%. It is really smooth, but you can see some of the scrape lines. You can see some residue of the paint. It's smooth to the touch, so I'm not too worried about it showing up in the finished product. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go ahead and do a funnel pour. We're going to lay down a base layer of white. We are going to use the ready mix paints. We're only going to use the red and the blue. We're not going to use the yellow because the yellow is my enemy. And I also mixed up a little bit of some of the Prussian Blue. This is from oh my god, brain fart. Liquitex Basics, there we go. LOL. And I have some whites that I mixed in with some of the glue wall / Floetrol pouring medium that I made the other day. So yeah, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to jump into this. So I'm going to go ahead and pour down a base layer of whites. And yeah, we're going to start filling up our funnel. I am going to add maybe a couple drops, like tiny little drops of silicone, just to kind of see if we can't get us some pretty funky cells. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the base layer of whites. And yeah, let's rock and roll. I'm not using my Lazy Susan, so there's no easy spinning of this for me today, so this might take me a few seconds. I have it balanced on a couple of these little plastic shot glasses, so I only have them on 2 of them, so it might be, how do you say, a balancing act the entire time. I know with the Lazy Susan I'd just be able to spin it, and this thing would probably be covered by now. But it's alright though. Oh, notifications, I love it. They interrupt so well. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that took the challenge, and not took the challenge, but that figured out the riddle, I guess, in the last video, yes, it is the pupil. I just, you know, my dirty little mind, you know what I mean? Every time I think about it, I think of something else, but I'm sure most of you thought the same thing. Maybe not, I don't know. But I thought it was funny to, you know, just go ahead and ask that. I heard it the other day, and I thought it'd be kind of entertaining, I guess, maybe at least for me, to ask that question. But yes, so yes, to reiterate, it is the pupil, the eye thingy in the middle of your eye. The eye thingy. The thing in your eye. I don't know what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen. I hear my doggies. They seem to be playing. Come on, paint. Work with me here. This paint. Oh my goodness. Alright, whatever. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I had to kind of touch it up a little bit just to kind of smooth it out. I am now going to go ahead and torch some of these bubbles just to eliminate some of these little pesky little areas. And we're going to be using the small funnel. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, we got some kind of, oh, it's the shadow of the tripod. Okay, so ignore that dark line right there. It's just a shadow. Where's the shadow? There it is. Alright, so we have our funnel. I'm going to go ahead and pour the tiniest bit of whites in there just to kind of get stuff flowing at the very bottom. Very little, very little. Very, very little. But the next color I'm going to throw in there, Ready Mixed Blue. Just going to go ahead and add just a little itty bitty bits. Well, maybe more than just a little itty bitty bits. And then in between there, I'm going to add just a little bits of that Prussian Blue, where we can get some cool blue effects going on with them being so close to each other. And then from there, I'm going to grab some of the Ready Mix Red. With the Ready Mix Red, I'm going to try to cover all of the blue. Not so much getting it to go into the blue, but just kind of covering it. Just like so. Then I'm going to add a little bit more of the Ready Mix Blue. There we go. Can't even speak right now. And then from there, I'm going to put a little bit more of that Prussian Blue, but kind of offsets. I know my hand's probably in the way. I'm going to finish it off by covering it completely again with the red. Well, maybe not completely covering it, but just covering the side that has the blue. Like so. Seeing that we are working with a smaller piece, I am obviously not going to be using as much paint. Oopsies. And then yeah, we're going to gently, ever so slowly, place our funnel right in the center. I am not left-handed, but I'm going to use my left hand. Alright, so on the count of 3, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh, I gotta get closer. I gotta get closer. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so the white paint is slowly pouring out. We are then going to just gently start spinning the funnel. Get some of these crazy cool cloudy effect maybe going on. Alright. Torch it with just a little bit. So now we're gently going to lift it up, and we're gently, ever so gently, I don't know if you guys can see some of those cells growing right there. The blues, the dark blues. Wait, where's the camera? Oh, the reflection. We're going to just gently, ever so gently, start tilting side to side. I basically don't want it to reach, well, maybe I can't say I don't want it to reach the edges. I want it to basically stay in the center. But I'm going to have to figure out what to do about that red spot right there. Maybe it'll just be a red spot that floats in the negative space. I want to kind of contain that spiral. So obviously I might end up going to some of these edges, but I'm going to try to attempt to avoid getting all around. I can't say all 4 sides because this thing is round. It does not have 4 sides, but you know what I mean. Left side, right side, front side, back side. I am definitely digging where the blue is blending into the white on the very, very outer edges. It's giving us, you know, a third shade of blue, I guess. I'm going to try to elongate it from side to side. So we have some whites going over the edge. I'm going to bring it right back before it gets to the edge, but I am trying to tilt that little red spot off. Just afraid I might go too far. Oh, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We get that little pesky red spot off. But we did get a little bit of blue coming off that edge. I'm going to try to bring that back to the center. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave that there for a second. I'm going to add a little bit of white, see if I can't erase that little edge where that blue kind of went over, just with a little bit of white. No, that worked. Kinda. No, that worked. Kinda. Trying to push this little tail back in. Get back in there, buddy. Go back with your friends. Okay. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I am now going to grab a straw and see if I can't blow. Oh, man, that's why I didn't want to get too close to the edges, because I wanted to blow a little bit of these outer edges out. But hey, we can only do what we can do, right, ladies and gentlemen? So I am going to remove these gloves. I don't know why I'm telling you that. And yeah, got my little straw right here. See, with the Lazy Susan, it'd be easy because I could spin it around. But that is neither here nor there. Oh wait, it's right there. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Here we have a funnel pour with the Artist Loft Ready Mix pouring paints, the red and the blue, and we also mixed in a little bit of the Prussian brown from. Oh my God! Another brain fart. The Liquitex Basics. There we go. And yeah, the base layer of white, and we've most definitely got some bigger cells, some smaller cells, some cells within some cells, and then we got this crazy looking. Wait, let's just stay back here. This crazy looking what do you call it? The lacing that's going around and around and around until the end, and then all of a sudden, you know, well, this part I blew out. So this part I grabbed the straw and blew out the little whatever you want to call them, the little squiggly lines. And yeah, along this entire edge we see some blending of some pretty awesome looking blues, from light blue to dark blue to all kinds of blues. And in certain little areas we have just a tiny little hint of red that bled into it. There we go. So yeah, I like it. It looks kind of funky. Hopefully it dries well. I'm definitely digging the, how do you say, the lacing, because it looks like a, well, it looks gray, but it's like a really funky, like sky blue. See if I can zoom in. There we go. Oh, too far. Yeah, like a baby blue maybe, where it's blending in with the whites. So yeah, I dig it. I hope you guys do too. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. And yeah, if you want to see more of this stuff, make sure to hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, give it a like, and let me know what you guys think. And for you ladies that had the correct answer, congratulations. You do not have as dirty of a mind as I do. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for watching, and I will guys. Oh my goodness, I can't talk. My throat hurts. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you in the next one. Okay, bye.